booster hats. Hey, great. Here they are.
They're coming.
Hey, what are we going to do to the Mariners? Any idea?
No!
How do I look? Don't answer that.
Mom, pancakes.
They're coming.
Who gets up on a Saturday morning and feeds this ugly brood? Who's the best mom in the entire world?
How many guesses we got?
Let me think here.
Very funny.
Mom, pancakes. Come on.
They're here. Eat.
The winner in the 100-yard backstroke and setting a new school record for Tom's River East with a time of 54.9, Chris Marceau!
Tonight we have a double celebration. In addition to Chris Marshall's stunning victory, Mr. Robert O. Marshall,
Who just happens to be my husband.
is now one of his company's top 50 insurance salesmen in the country.
In the entire U.S. of A. Wait a minute. Stay like that. Stay close together. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Do I hear any more bids? $30, $35, $35. Come on, folks. This is for United Charities. $35.
Come on.
$35. Do I hear 40?
$40.
Any more bidders? 45. Going once at 40. It's a good deal. Going twice. Sold for $40 to the lady. There's your Our next item for bid. Boy, I've always wanted one of these. This is I don't know what that is. Darned if I know. This is an exotic, imported from another country, duper grabber.
I give you $5.
Sold! Give yourself a big round of applause. What I call it is the Winter Circle Club. We meet at my house twice a month, and we charter bus Atlantic City. The objective, of course, is learning to beat the odds at the tables. These people, they get to know you. They're going to pick up your dinner tabs, your show tabs. It's very impressive. I'm telling you. They treat you like a king.
We just pulled in $3,200 for United Charities.
You put us over, Rob.
No, all I did was get rid of the junk. You're the ones who bought it.
The show was great. Thanks, Rob.
Happy 20th.
Oh, you knew? You knew about this, oh, Chris.
Yes. No idea.
Man with the camera.
Oh, Mary, thank you for being here. Thank you. Been waiting long? I hope you've been waiting long.
Man with the camera.
Marilyn. Oh, my God, Marilyn. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
You don't have to count them, but there's 20. One for each year of our wonderful marriage.
All right.
Put him in some water.
Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
Thank you. I'm so surprised. I had no idea.
And 3 red roses, 1 for each of the magnificent sons you gave me.
Robbie. Boys. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. I'm so surprised. I had no idea.
Believe me, I played that Westchester course. I still like our 9-hole better.
Over here. Hey, Hal. Doubles on Sunday, right?
On one condition.
What?
You don't try to sell me any more life insurance.
You can't have too much life insurance.
Look, I'm on a new diet. I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, good to see you.
Take care.
See you Sunday. Just talking to Hal. His son's a straight-A student at Villanova.
Dad, come on. Are we gonna rub it in? They promised me readmission in January.
You better dig in, buddy.
He's going to, Rob.
There'll be no new car until those grades come up.
Dad.
You hear me?
I'm not Chris, but I promise to do my best, okay?
Give him a chance, Rob. He's going to do fine.
Okay, fine. Look, what do you say we call Chris at Lehigh tonight and see if he can make it home this weekend?
I thought you wanted to go to Atlantic City tonight.
Well, so, we'll call him from there. Maitre D knows me. He'll bring the phone to the table. Let's do that. We'll just be driving down, the two of us, huh? Nice, quiet evening together.
Help! Help! Somebody! Stop! 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 Stop, somebody!
What happened? Who? What?
The police!
Take it easy, okay? We'll call from the next toll station. We'll be right back, okay?
Please, get the police!
We called the police. They'll be here any moment. This your car? I don't know. I know she's still alive. Maybe we ought to start the engine, keep the heater going.
Don't touch anything!
Are you the guys who called? Huh? You? Okay, hold on. I'll be right with you.
There's a guy in front of you.
Steve,
Step over
you
there,
want
please.
to talk to this guy? Right.
Shot in the back twice.
I'm sorry, but she's dead, Mr. Marshall. Can you tell us what happened here, sir?
The tire. The tire was flat. And we pulled in.
Go on.
Someone pulled in behind us. Stopped. I was looking at the tire.
Yes, what happened?
Someone hit me. Someone hit me in the head and...
Did you see who was in this car?
My money. They took my money.
Get him over to Memorial Hospital.
Hospital call, Rob. Oh, I am so sorry. Whatever I can do.
Boys.
I'll go with you.
Dad? Dad, what happened?
John?
Dad?
What's wrong?
Sit down there. Sit down. Robbie, John, something terrible. Mom.
What?
We were coming home tonight. And we stopped at a picnic area. The tire was going flat, and she was shot. She's dead.
Mom?
Oh, God. I wish it was me. I wish it was me.
We're here to see Mr. Marshall.
Now? You want to see him now?
We need a formal statement. Mr. Marshall, you'll have to come with us.
Where?
Bass River State Police Barracks.
Why can't you make a statement here? My mother's just been killed, for God's sake. You can't wait a while.
Don't worry, son. We'll have him back here in no time.
Man, should I call Chris?
No. I gotta tell him myself.
In the back of the car, upside down and backwards. Is that crazy or what? I mean,
Dad. What's going on? Where's Mom?
Can we have the room, guys, please?
Your head, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Dad, where's Mom?
Chris, last night, we were coming back from Atlantic City, Mom and I, and somebody followed us. Mom was shot. She's dead. I know.
We're here, Uncle Gene.
Rob, it came as soon as I heard. I'm so sorry, Chris.
Is Jennifer coming in?
Yeah. She got a couple days off college. Go pick her up at the airport.
Of all your girlfriends, Mom always liked her best, you know.
Yeah. They got along great.
I don't want her dead. I don't want her dead.
It's gonna be okay, buddy.
It was reported that the murder took place early yesterday morning at the Oyster Creek picnic area. Mrs. Marshall was a prominent Toms River socialite.
Socialite?
Robbery appears to be a possible motive. An investigation is now being conducted by the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office.
Morning. Got some coffee going here. You want some?
No, thanks.
Why don't we go in the patio then?
Sure, whatever. I don't care.
I left a list of your calls on the desk. You get them?
Yeah. Everyone's been so wonderful. So sympathetic. It's helped the boys a lot. I'm so grateful for everyone's support.
Well, obviously, Rob, you've earned their friendship.
Gene, there's something I have to tell you.
Good. When you're finished, there's a couple things I want to tell you.
What?
No, you go first.
It's not easy. Especially now. But for quite a while,
Yeah, quite a while what?
I've been having an affair.
I know.
What?
Felice Richmond. Lives a couple blocks from here. It's been going on for at least a year, right?
How did you know that?
Maria told me.
Maria told you? What the hell are you talking about?
Showed me credit card receipts from different motels. Your phone bills. 50 calls a month to Ocean View High School where this Richmond woman is an assistant principal. Maria wasn't a stupid woman, Rob.
Well, why would she confide in you?
She wanted legal help from someone she could trust. You gotta understand, she was beside herself with this, Rob, and every time she suggested to you that there was someone else, you told her that she was losing her mind. Correct? It's no wonder she hired a private detective.
What did you say?
To follow you. She had a documentation of the affair.
You're serious?
Of course.
Why didn't you tell me?
We were going to tell you everything on Monday morning.
Good God. If you told me about the detective, none of this would have happened.
What do you mean?
I mean, if I'd known she knew about Felice, I would have left her sooner. We never would have gone to Atlantic City that night.
What are you saying? It's Maria's fault?
Oh, good God, no, of course not. When you think about it, what a horrible twist of fate. I mean, if I'd known... If I'd known, I just... I swear to God, Gene, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get through this. I just don't.
Well, you could start by telling some other people besides me. Let them hear it from you. Not from the radio, or the newspapers, or the bartender at the country club.
Ocean County
Bobby,
Prosecutor's
you got a second? I got something might interest you. I hear you've recently developed an interest in a client of mine, a former client.
How recently?
Like early yesterday morning. Mrs. Maria Marshall, hell of a lady, nicest woman you'd ever want to meet.
Lieutenant Gladstone's office.
I swear to God, not a mean bone in her body.
Somebody disagreed.
I heard on the radio you'd think it was robbery.
Could be. What client, you said?
She called just before Christmas. Said she suspects her husband of having an affair. Wants to get the goods. But there's wrinkles, a lot of wrinkles.
Come on, what wrinkles?
She was nervous as hell. I mean, she was really shaken up. She made us meet in a supermarket parking lot. She doesn't want anybody seeing us. And she gives me a photo. Here. It's a picture of the woman she thinks he's cheating with. I took it from her and I told her I'd check it out. That if she wasn't the one, I'd let her know.
So tell me, was he fooling around?
You better believe it. I'll bring you the whole file. Hey, what a nice lady. What a shame.
I hear there's not going to be a viewing of her body. She's being cremated. Look, you guys don't have to stay. It's all right. You sure? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to put it, Chris, but, well, it was the way she had of making you feel important. She always listened to what you had to say. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Chris.
Chris. Oh, honey. Oh, please tell me what. I'll do anything, honey. Anything I can to help you.
Thanks, Tessie. It's my friend Jennifer.
Oh.
It's Tessie. She's a close friend of the family's.
Did you know her? Did you know that saintly woman?
No, I didn't see any of those. I just had some believers.
Hey, Rob.
Your dad did all the insurance.
Rob, what's going on back there? Huh?
A few gold chains and a couple of belts. I bet she has belts over there. Oh, look at this. Oh, hi, Robbie. My, she had such wonderful taste in clothes.
Sal, Paula, come on in. Sit down, why don't you?
You arranged for the mass yet?
Yeah. Monday noon. Father McCaney's been so helpful. I'll never be able to thank him. Of course, it's been such a shock for everyone. And, well, I'm afraid there's going to be some talk.
Talk?
Well, the thing is, I know it's going to sound a lot worse than it really is, but for the last year and a half, there's been someone else in my life.
I don't think I understand.
Yeah, well, you both know her. It's Felice Richmond.
Rob, you're not... Are you saying that That you and Felice...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know how tremendously difficult it is to believe, but, fact is, I haven't felt the same way about Maria for a very long time, and, well, it's not unheard of, falling out of love with someone. I certainly didn't plan it. In fact, I love Maria so very, very much. It's something I never thought would ever happen. But it did.
Rob, the boys know?
I haven't said a word.
Well, tell them, before someone else does.
Yeah, of course. I intend to. So, say what you think.
What do we think? Well, you're gonna have to give us a minute or two. I mean, you, Rob, of all people. You who took off every Friday to be with your family. Telling me it was the least you could do for Maria to pay her back for everything she'd done for you. You even made me feel guilty for not doing it myself. And now you ask us what we think? I'll tell you what I think. I think you're a hypocrite.
Sal, you don't know. You and Paula don't have any idea what it's like to find yourself no longer in love with the woman you married. I know it seemed perfect, but I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you to try to understand that I love Felice. We even planned to move in together. We already put down a deposit on a little house at the beach. She opened me up to feelings I never dreamed of. I mean, she, well, just physically, the sexual part was so far beyond anything Maria could even comprehend.
Excuse me.
Oh, Paula, wait. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Sal, it's more than just a physical thing. I mean, we were soulmates.
Rob, I've only lived in this town a few years. I've heard more stories about Felice Richmond than about all the rest of the Toms River women combined. The Madame Bovary of the Pine Barrens. And just thinking about it makes me sick. Less than 48 hours ago, the woman you were married to for 22 years was murdered. Not a soul has a clue about who did it or why.
Robbery.
What?
Robbery. They must have followed us from the casino and...
Please, would you stop talking a minute and just listen? I don't give a damn what the motive was. I don't even give a damn yet who did it. Oh, I will. Don't worry. That'll come. But right now, I am grieving. You know why? Because Paula and I loved Maria.
Yeah.
And so did all the rest of the people in this town. She was someone very special. She made you feel good about yourself, and that was real. She was real. And now she's gone. And her 3 sons out there are basket cases. They're walking around, hugging everything that moves. In a minute, they'll be out in the street, hugging the trees. Why? Because their entire universe has been destroyed. But do I hear one word from you about these boys? Do I hear one word from you about Maria? Oh, yeah. That you've fallen out of love with her. Well, that's just too bad.
Sal, if you could just understand the depth of our relationship.
Stop with that depth crap. The only thing deep about this is how deep your pockets have got to be to buy her all that silver jewelry and day-glow jumpsuits and those Club Med vacations.
All right, I just wanted you to have the facts.
Well, thank you very much. It's very simple, pal. You got hot pants for Felice. That's no big deal. Most of the guys at the club have had hot pants for Felice, but you, Rob Marshall, you toss over 20 years of marriage for her.
I love her, Sal.
Yeah, I know what you love about her. So would anybody who's reached the age of puberty. And it ain't her intellect. But I don't want to hear about it. I mean that, Rob. You are my friend. I will do anything I can to help you. But I don't want to hear another word about Felice.
All right. It's fair enough.
Two side-by-side entry wounds to the back, left of spinal column at the 8th thoracic vertebra. Presence of a .45 caliber metal-jacketed bullet under the skin.
A professional execution.
Yeah, I'd say so. The trajectories make it clear she was lying face down on the seat.
So you were Marshall's lawyer?
Mrs. Marshall. She had me draw up a petition of bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy.
Her husband was heavily in debt. He tried to disguise the problem by taking out a $100,000 home equity loan, but he also took the liberty of signing her name on the application.
Some liberty.
I drew up a divorce filing for her, too. But whenever it reached the point when she was required to take action, she pulled back. Said she wanted to save her marriage, not destroy it.
When did you see her last?
It's about a month ago. She dropped by to pay her bills, said she hoped to resolve matters privately. I never heard from her again. Well, look, I'm not saying the husband had anything to do with all this, believe me. I'm not saying that, but it is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Would you please just follow us, ma'am?
What for?
We're bringing you in for questioning.
Questioning? What about?
The murder of Maria Marshall.
Thanks. I'm Detective McGuire. This is Detective Manelli. How you do, ma'am?
Not too well under the circumstances. I've just been photographed and fingerprinted. And if you have any intention of questioning me, I want a lawyer. 2 to be exact. May I call them?
Of course.
We'd like to make it clear that Mrs. Richmond can terminate this interview at any time, that she is not under arrest, and that this procedure is entirely voluntary on her part.
We understand.
Do you admit to having an affair with Robert Marshall?
Yes. I even mentioned it to 1 or 2 very close friends. But I'm certain that Rob never confided in anyone about it. He was very unhappy in his marriage. He said that Maria was overly possessive and that she spent too much money. And I found my own relationship with my husband to be unfulfilling. We both plan to leave our respective spouses.
Tell us what you did the day Mrs. Marshall was murdered.
I met Rob at the Cobblestone Shopping Center.
When?
Around 4 in the afternoon. We drove to one of our favorite parking spots. Rob brought Cuba Libres as usual, and we talked for an hour or so. Rob didn't want to go to Atlantic City that night, but Maria insisted.
And after you left him?
I taught an exercise class. Went home, changed my clothes, and took a party of friends out to dinner for my father's birthday at a restaurant in Bricktown.
Name of?
The Wall Street restaurant. Our waitress, a blonde woman named Patty. We stopped for ice cream on the way home.
How'd you hear about Mrs. Marshall's death?
Rob called me at school. He was crying. Said it was horrible, that he never wanted it to be like this. That was yesterday morning.
Mrs. Richmond, is there any information in connection with this crime that you'd like to volunteer? I mean, that you'd like us to know?
We'll give you a little time with your attorneys here. What we'd like you to do is keep thinking about it. See if there's anything else that might be helpful.
This was the guy we talked about.
Yeah, seriously, guys, you gotta start off.
Well? Yes?
Well, apropos of the financial dealings that Rob was having, I remember now that he took out a $100,000 second mortgage on his house.
I see. Anything else?
Well, in a conversation we had before Christmas last year, he told me that the insurance on Maria would take care of the debt. He wished that she wasn't around. And he asked me if I knew someone who could take care of it. I was shocked.
Yes?
Well, I said that I only knew of one person who'd ever gotten into trouble with the law, and that was a man named Patsy Racine. But I also told him that if he was really serious, then I didn't want to have anything more to do with him. I told him I never wanted him to talk of it again, and he didn't. That's all. That's all that I can remember right now.
Chris, dinner's getting cold.
I'm not real hungry.
Stick around, huh? There's something I want to tell you guys. Well, first, you might as well be warned. There's going to be some gossip going around.
Gossip?
Every town has its gossip mongers, John. And what you might hear, the worst you might hear is that I was involved somehow.
Involved with what?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's conceivable the cops around here might even start investigating me.
For what?
Well, unfortunately, John, when a wife is killed, it's not uncommon to look to the husband first.
Come on, Dad.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's ridiculous, I know, but I just wanted to warn you guys.
No way. Not you, Dad. No way.
I'll tell you, you guys are the best. You know that, huh? Thank God I've got you boys. Well, now, I've always been honest with you guys, right? That's a fair statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, this last year or two, there's been someone in town here, someone I've grown very fond of. And I know this is coming out of the blue, and I couldn't have picked a worse time, but I must, and it's something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time, but you see, I've fallen in love with someone. It's not what you might think.
What is it then?
He means, like a mistress.
Mistress?
John, it's almost impossible for me to explain this to you. But you see, this person I'm talking about, when we're together, it's as though we've always been together.
Who is it?
Well, you know her, but I'm sure you have no idea who it is.
Felice Richmond?
Who told you?
No, nobody told me. I don't know why. No one told me.
Well, I promise you this, Robbie. She thinks the world of you boys, and she wants to be your friend. She wants that more than anything, and I know we can't expect her to replace your mom. We can't expect her to, but she's going to be spending some time around here, and I want you boys to try to get to know her.
Dad, the minute she walks in the door, I'm walking out.
Me too.
Oh, for God's sakes, look, it's going to take time, I told you, but please try to understand she's very important to me. Especially now that your mother's, that she's gone, and I need her.
Why?
For my happiness, John. I'm depending on you three boys for your support. Please, if you just try to understand, I'm devastated. This thing with your mom has just wiped me out, and I need you and Felice to help me get through this. Please, try. Will you just try to... You do that much for me, huh?
Sure, whatever makes you happy.
Oh. I knew I guys I knew. I'm so proud of you. What fine young men. And I'm sure your mom would be proud of you, too. Okay, but I hope you're not saying I can't see Felice.
Absolutely no contact with her of any kind. No meetings, phone calls, letters, or tapes.
Ray, you don't know what you're asking.
Do you want legal counsel or don't you?
Of course, but you don't understand. She's all alone now. Her husband kicked her out after she was questioned by the police.
No contact whatsoever.
All right.
Rob,
I said all right. I won't be seeing her.
when's the memorial service?
Tomorrow noon.
I'll call you.
Robbie. Hey. Hey, what you said to Dad about Mrs. Richmond, what made you think it was her?
I don't know. I just blurted it out, you know? Why?
I would have done the same thing. But I didn't know it either.
Huh.
Yet. You remember the night of the senior prom? Came down the hallway in our tuxedos. Dad was there with the camera.
Okay, hold it, guys, hold it. All right, beautiful, beautiful. You guys look great, fantastic. Hey, one more. Hey, why don't you stop by the Richmonds on the way to the prom?
What for?
To let them see how nice you look.
Well, come on, Dad.
Well, I mean it. They'll get a big kick out of it.
Why the Richmonds?
Look, do I ask you guys for many favors, huh? It'll take 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, one more. Look here. Not too late.
This really sucks. I can't believe we have to do this.
Let's make it as quick as possible and get the hell out of here.
Well, I guess nobody's home.
Hi.
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 Look, Paul, trick-or-treaters.
We were on our way to the prom, and Dad thought, well, we just stopped by to say hello.
Well, you look wonderful. Oh, Paul, don't they look marvelous?
Yeah. Well, we better be going. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Unbelievable.
I know Mom wasn't crazy about Mrs. Richmond, but I never thought of her and Dad having an affair.
Think Mom knew?
Maybe, I don't know. Kind of changes things.
How?
Hey.
John?
Hey.
Are you all right?
Can I ask you guys something?
Sure.
If Dad got in love with someone else, does that mean he stopped loving Mom?
No. No, not exactly.
Well, what exactly?
Well,
You know he loved her. Of course he did it, just like we did. But this is different.
yeah.
It's a different kind of love.
What kind? You mean sex?
Yeah.
But Dad won't stop loving us, will he?
No way. Never.
Night.
Yeah, buddy.
Robbie, I gotta tell you, man, this thing with Mrs. Richmond, two of them seeing each other after Mom, really bugs the hell out of me. It gets you to wondering.
Wondering what?
If it's possible that Mrs. Richmond and Dad might have...
What, Chris? What the hell are you trying to say?
Look, I'm just trying to think things out here.
Oh, my God. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Did you ever say a thing like that to anyone else? Do you understand me? How could you even think a thing like that, huh? How could you? First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for everything you've done for our family. And next, I'd like to say that she wasn't just a mom to Chris and John and me. She was our biggest supporter. Our best friend. My dad, Chris and John. We know she's in God's hands.
Help yourselves. Plenty of food, plenty of booze. And don't you think Marie would love this house filled with people just the way she'd want it?
I told your father that anytime he needs me, I'll be here. Oh, honey. We loved your mother so much. Come and stay with you if you'd like. Would you like that?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. You probably don't know whether it's day or night, do you, baby?
I know.
And I don't blame you.
Listen to me. I mean it, Rob. I am perfectly serious. You better not have had anything to do with this. That's what I'm saying, and that is all I have to say.
What the hell? We just came from the memorial service. She's talking to Dad like that? I can't.
No, you're not gonna do anything.
Chris.
No, damn it. Come on, not here.
Got you the information on those insurance policies Marshall took out on his wife.
How much?
$1.5 million.
Whoops.
Yeah, but get this. The last policy was signed on the morning of the day that she was killed.
This guy's got to be innocent.
Huh? I mean, nobody could be this stupid. He's got loans from banks all over town. He was denied additional credit from MasterCard and Visa, and he sure as hell wasn't going to Atlantic City just to catch the shows. $1.5 million. Dig him out of trouble overnight.
Lieutenant Gladstone, Mr. DeWitt is here.
Have him come in. This was Maria Marshall's lawyer. Stick around.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you
That's
were...
okay. This is Detective McGuire. Have anything?
Yeah, a note she sent me in July. Take a look.
Mike, more stuff for the file. Holding my own. Pray for me. 318. Where's the 318 area code?
Louisiana, Shreveport. I couldn't make any connection.
Well, we'll check it out. Anything else?
I just hope you get the creep that did this.
So soon? You have to?
I gotta get back to Lehigh, John.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
I know. But I've still gotta finish what I've started.
He's right, John. All of us do. We're still a family. You gotta get back to school again. I gotta find myself a job until Villanova starts up. That's exactly what Mom would want, isn't it?
See, John, somehow we've all just gotta get on with our lives and just hang tough. Okay?
Okay. And more than anything, we've got to stick together. No matter what. Promise?
Promise.
Promise. All right.
Gene, keep in touch, huh?
Sure. Anything you want to tell me before I go?
Well, just thank you for all the help you've been.
Nothing else? You want to get in the car for a minute?
Well?
I've been waiting 3 days now for you to open up. I don't want to leave without getting your side of it.
Of what?
You're having financial difficulties, aren't you?
Well, nothing to be concerned about.
Nothing. You told me yourself last month you were up to your eyeballs in debt and sinking fast. You blamed it on Maria's spending.
Well, it's true. She was always spending money. You can't wear last year's clothes at the country club. She had to have everything.
Is that why you signed your name to a $100,000 home equity loan? She found the documents in your desk. You signed her name?
Look, I had a great opportunity to buy stock in a local cable company, and I knew damn well she wouldn't understand. She was completely unsophisticated in matters of finance.
She recognized her own signature when she saw it.
That same loan gave me a chance to consolidate our other loans at a favorable rate. I knew that was something else she wouldn't have understood.
Okay, so you had a good reason. Tell me, you, carry life insurance on Maria?
Of course, it's my business.
How much?
I guess it was slightly in excess of $1.5 million. Well, I know that sounds high, but it's a marvelous sales tool. If I have any hope of selling a policy on a client's wife, I have to prove that I have a good-sized policy on my own wife. Surely you can see that.
I used to work for the Attorney General's office in Delaware, remember?
So?
I don't do that kind of work anymore, but from a law enforcement viewpoint, what do we got here? A, victim's husband is having an affair. B, husband is also in financial straits. C, wife has $1.5 million in life insurance when she gets killed in husband's car and he gets a bump on the head. And what else has he got? $1.5 million. Instead of a wife who doesn't want to give him a divorce. That's my point.
I can't conceive of anybody who really knows me, who knows Maria, knows the family, to think that I would actually...
I tell you, this is more than a tragedy now. It's a nightmare. And Maria wasn't the only victim.
Hey. going on? You didn't answer the doorbell.
Didn't hear it. Sorry. I'm in trouble, buddy. I need you.
I got your call. What can I do?
I don't know. I just had to talk to somebody. I'm going crazy. I just don't see how I can go on this way. I can't see her or talk to her. I miss her so much.
I know. Of course you do. Losing her so suddenly like this. And then to have to deal with not only your own pain, but with the boys, too. Believe me, I feel for you. Maria was a very special person.
Sal, I wasn't talking about Maria.
You bastard.
Sal, come on, Sal, you gotta help me. I just don't think I can get through this without Felice. You have no idea what she means to me. I physically ache for missing her.
Well, I'll tell you what you do. You turn on a nice cold shower, I mean very cold, and you drown yourself.
Sal, come on.
What do we got? We got a printout from New Jersey Bell. All the calls to and from the Marshall House and office in the last months.
O'Brien's down in Atlantic City checking out a call that came in the same day as the murder.
You know those 3 Shreveport numbers you gave me? On the first one, there's 31 calls back and forth. It's a hardware store. A hardware store?
Yeah, old Marshall must have been doing a lot of business down in Shreveport.
Well, I want to know why.
Lieutenant Gladstone O'Brien's on the line for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Chief. Hey, listen, the call to Marshall's house came from a motel payphone down here. I just checked the registration on the day of the murder.
Anybody from Shreveport?
You got it. A guy by the name of Arnie Eggers. In on Thursday, out the next day. Double occupancy.
Hey, O'Brien.
Someday you're going to make a great detective. Get your butt back up here. Well, it looks to me, gentlemen, like we're heading south. Deep south.
Oh, yeah, we're feeling real good at Country Hit Station USA. We're coming at you live, Shreveport, Louisiana style. Over there, anything you want to hear, give me a call at 555-8137. This is Radio WB, and I'm talking to one and only Radio Billy Bob. Turn it up. Woo. Yeah, I love this one. Oh, yeah.
Andrew Myers.
That's me.
Lieutenant Gladstone, Mr. Myers, Ocean County Prosecutor's Office, New Jersey. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, sure.
You know these people?
That's Mr. and Mrs. Marshall. Real nice couple. Beautiful lady.
She's a dead lady now. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did happen to hear about it from a friend of mine up there in Toms River.
What friend?
Carol Angelino. She had a birthday party up there for her son, and I met the Marshalls there. And then just last week, I happened to call her, and she told me this sad news, awful thing.
So what did you and Mr. Marshall talk about when you met him at this party?
Mostly IRA accounts.
What else?
That was it, I think. Danced with his wife. She was so nice, so real. Know what I mean? What a lady.
You haven't heard from Mr. Marshall recently, have you, Mr. Myers? Like since his wife died?
Not a word.
Carol Angelino.
What's that?
Well, you said you met them at Carol Angelino's party.
Uh-huh.
Now, is her husband's name John Angelino?
That's right. You have to excuse me a second.
This guy must be pretty tight with the Angelinos. Flies all the way to Jersey. Just hit a birthday party for the son.
Who's John Angelino? He's a cousin of the Giuliano family. Bookmakers, loan sharks. Part of the crowd that moved into Toms River when Atlantic City was gearing up for gambling. Remember what happened to Vinny Giuliano?
What? 3 guys crushed his skull with golf clubs. You know, you got us wondering, Mr. Myers. I mean, Rob Marshall must be a super salesman. I mean, he not only pitches you an IRA account at this party, but he follows it up with 31 long-distance phone calls to you in Shreveport. For what? For a $50 commission? You know, he probably spent more than that on the calls. So what else did you talk about? Let me guess. Murder?
No.
You know a guy in town here by the name of Arnie Eggers?
No, sir. No, sir, I don't.
Well, thank you, Mr. Myers. We'll be back. You can count on it.
Hi, babe. I felt that I had to speak to you. This might be the only way we have to communicate for a while. To tell you that I love you. The rumors are flying hot and heavy. But you must know, babe, that as much as we were going to hurt Maria by my leaving, I could never hurt her that way. Never. The most wonderful thing. I told the boys about my feeling toward you and how special our relationship was. And they really did understand. They were incredibly supportive. I know it's difficult for them to understand. They said they did. You'd be so proud. I've gotten closer to God. I'm confident that with God's help, we can both get through this. I don't want you to forsake God. I want you to ask for help. Let's do that together. I love you with all my heart. But you know that.
Hello?
Is Sal there?
Oh, just a moment.
Sal,
What's the matter? Who is it?
it's her.
Her who?
Felice Richmond.
Tell her I'm busy.
You tell her.
Yeah, this is Sal.
There's something I want you to do for me.
I'm a little busy.
Just one little thing.
Would you give Rob a message for me?
Look, I'm sorry, I'm not making any moral judgments here, but I'm not gonna get caught in the middle. I'm not gonna start running messages between you and Rob behind your husband's back.
He left me. Just one message, that's all. Just one. Please?
Hey, Sal.
Hey, Rob, guys. Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. You got some homework, don't you, John?
Hi,
And,
guys.
Robbie, a date with Carrie?
It's Liz, Dad.
Liz, yeah.
What?
Sal, what is it?
Got a call from Felice. She has a message for you. She said, tell him I love him.
Oh, my God.
Rob.
Oh, gee. Rob. Sal, I have no idea how relieved
Rob, what
I
is
am.
this obsession? You gotta get hold of yourself. Have you ever heard of tranquilizers? You ever hear of going to bed before midnight?
Oh,
tonight?
God! Listen! Listen to this! I did not, I repeat! I did not kill my wife! Hey, you! I did not kill my wife! Oh, my God, I can't believe it!
For so many years I thought I'd never find you. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear.
The weather for the Shreveport area will continue hot and muggy with temperatures in the upper 90s, humidity over 80%. Lows tonight will be in the 70s and highs tomorrow heading for 100.
Are you Arnold Eggers?
That I am. Eggers, 2 G's. I'm a busy man, so state your name, state your business.
Lieutenant Gladstone and Detective O'Brien.
I got nothing to say to you, fellas.
Just a few questions, Mr. Eggers.
Get yourself a search warrant or get lost.
We aim to please, Mr. Eggers.
She's coming over here? This is Mom's house. How can you bring her here?
I can't seem to get it through your head. You have absolutely no idea what she means to me.
I'll tell you what she means to me. Nothing. Zippo. If she's coming over...
Well, look, she's here now, damn it. So if you can't deal with it, leave. Hi.
Hello, Robbie.
Can I get you anything? How about a drink?
Thanks.
Excuse me. Hello? Yes, this is Robert Marshall. Yes. Well, I... Sure. Yeah, fine. Prosecutor's office. 2 detectives are coming over.
What for?
I don't know.
Now?
Yeah, you know, under the circumstances, maybe you ought to...
I'm staying. I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, but Felice,
Rob, I'm staying.
Detectives McGuire and...
Yeah, I know. My dad's expecting you. Come on.
This is Detective Murray, Mr. Marshall, and I'm Detective McGuire.
How do you do? This is
We
Felice
met.
Richmond.
He's the one who first questioned me.
Sorry to bother you on such short notice, Mr. Marshall, but several names have come to light in our investigation. We thought maybe you could assist us in identifying them.
Not at all, gentlemen. I'm as anxious to get to the bottom of this as you are.
Are you familiar, or have you heard of the name of Andrew Myers of Shreveport, Louisiana?
As you gentlemen are probably aware, I'm being represented in this matter by Mr. Diorio, and he's advised me, in fact, instructed me not to answer any questions put to me by anyone. I'm afraid that includes representatives of the prosecutor's office.
Well, then what about Arnold or Arnie Eggers, also of Shreveport?
As I've just stated, gentlemen, I can't answer any questions concerning the circumstances surrounding the death of my wife. I don't think it's appropriate of you to persist under the circumstances.
Well, just thought we'd ask. Thank you, Mr. Marshall. Sorry to have bothered you.
What was that all about?
Nothing was nothing. Just fishing around. Who knows?
Why would they be asking you about Louisiana?
Damn it, Robbie. I just told you I have no idea.
You don't know them?
Of course I don't know them. How would I know them? I've never been to Louisiana.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Telephone man, it's your brother.
Thanks, sorry.
You got me. All right.
See ya. Okay. Robbie.
How you doing?
Good. Chris, did you ever hear of Dad going to Louisiana?
What are you talking about?
Shreveport, Louisiana. Something's bothering me. I just want to know.
He never went there that I ever heard of.
And he couldn't have done it without our knowing it, right?
I don't know how. What's Louisiana got to do with anything?
2 cops came over the house. They were asking Dad about some guys he was supposed to know in Shreveport. Dad says he never heard of them. I tell you, Chris, I see what Dad's talking about. Like cops are out to get him.
How is he?
He's okay.
What?
He had Felisa over to the house. Chris?
Yeah, I heard you.
He's seeing her again.
Look, Robbie, I gotta run. You know, I got practice, all right? I'll talk to you later. Hey, Chris. Did you get the notes from the chemistry?
All right, looking good. All right, great. Listen, can we lift some weights? 10 minutes enough for you, okay? Good. Chris.
Look, I know what's going on. I know what you're going through. And if you can't hack it, I'm not going to blame you. But the fact is, either you want to compete or you don't. Right now, you're not worth a damn to us. Do you understand what I'm saying? Tomorrow, be sure you know what you want to do, or don't show up.
We'll hang this right above your bed. Give you round-the-clock inspiration.
Mom, I'm a little crooked here.
It's gonna be straight.
Okay.
Gonna be straight and
What's that?
something to keep in mind.
Our greatest glory consists not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. It's great, but Mom, I can't put something like that right up on the wall.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. The guys are gonna think I'm...
Where's the laundry room? Have you checked the machines?
I checked the machines, Mom.
1/4 cup detergent is all you need. Warm water wash the light colors, cold water wash the dark ones.
Right, gotcha.
Okay? And, have you seen the swim coach yet?
Yeah, this morning. He's a real nice guy.
Good.
This is the last of it. How about some lunch? I'm starving.
Me too. Come on, kiddo.
Okay. Well, Chris, it's not Princeton, but we all tried our best.
I know, Dad.
Just don't figure it. Top 10% of your class. I'm even talked to Senator Bradley.
Dad, there's nothing wrong with Lehigh. I'm gonna love it here.
We know you will, honey. Thank goodness you're so close to us. The Keller boy got accepted at USC, and I don't know how they'll ever see you.
Keller? Yeah, no, I know who you mean. They're good friends of the Richmonds, aren't they? Aren't they?
Yes. Well, anyway, now that we have Robbie all set and John's doing so well, we feel very lucky. A lot of parents we know have kids who just refuse to go to college, and I just can't understand why.
Mom. What's the matter? You're crying.
No, I'm not, honey. I'm just trying to understand why young people today don't realize the importance.
Mom?
It's 1:30. We better get going if we want something to eat. Maria, bring the car around.
Mom, tell me what's wrong.
Nothing.
You said yourself I'm only a couple hours here from Tom's River. I'll be seeing you every month.
I know.
Maybe even more often. Nothing's changed. Nothing's going to. You know that, don't you?
I do too.
Angelinos are nice people. Old friends of mine. Their son's getting married now. They just lost her cousin. Passed away.
Vinny Gigliano.
That's right.
Golf clubs. Passed away due to golf clubs.
Huh?
You never met the Marshalls before this party?
No, sir. They were standing there by the bar in the family room. He told me who he was. And we just started talking IRAs.
And every now and then you would take a break from these financial discussions to dance, right?
I danced with Miss Marshall only one time. Fast dancing. They danced the slow ones together. And when they were sitting there, she rested her elbow on his leg. I thought they were very much in love.
Is this your handwriting?
Yeah.
There's a notation there that said that Marshall was sending Arnie Eggers a $3,000 money order.
Where'd you get that?
We got it at Eggers' house. I thought you didn't know him.
I don't know him. But I do know a feller who was using Eggers' name.
Who?
He's a wheeler-dealer type, comes around the store.
Who?
His name is Ferlin LaRue. You see, Marshall asked me if I knew any investigators, and when this Ferlin fella comes around to the store, he told me that he did that sort of work himself. Used to be a cop, matter of fact.
But why did he use Eggers' name?
He said he wouldn't use his real name with any client until he found out who he's dealing with.
So, you arranged with Marshall to send this man LaRue a money order?
No, sir. No, sir, I did not. I just put the two of them together. That's all I did.
And what about the 31 telephone calls between you and Marshall?
I had nothing to do with it, I swear to God. Marshall and Ferland, they were just using me to send messages back and forth. Like every time they wanted to get in touch with each other, they'd do it through me. But it was only for an investigation, I thought. That's all. I did not want to see that lady dead.
Excuse me. His wife is on the line. She wants to know how long he'll be.
Tell her about 30 years.
Oh, you're never gonna get anything like that.
What's that?
What?
That?
Furs.
Yeah, I can tell they're furs. What are you doing with them?
Robbie, I don't think you realize just how very serious my financial problems are at the moment. I've got to sell the boat. Felicia's going to help me sell these furs.
Mom's furs?
Can't be helped. Come on.
Hello?
Robert Marshall, Dan.
No, no, hold on. Wait just 1 second. He just left. Hold on. No, sorry, he's gone. Can I take a message?
Tell him Arnie Eggers called.
Who?
And the legal fees. You can't believe how much these guys charge.
Who's buying the boat?
Bernie Grad. Client from Red Bank. Beautiful. Looks so good.
Oh, looks like I have a message.
Dad, this is Robbie. A man named Arnie Eggers just called from Shreveport, Louisiana. He said you need to call him right away. It's very urgent. Dad, what's this all about? You told the police you don't know anybody in Louisiana.
It's just some guy I met in Shreveport. I owe him some money. But I better check it out. I'll call you later.
Law offices.
Cy Porter, please. Felice Richmond calling.
Hello.
Cy, Felice. Something's come up. I think I need some legal advice.
Robbie? Robbie!
Yeah, Dad?
What time did that call from me come in?
Just after you left.
What else did he say? Tell me exactly what he said and how he said it.
All he told me was the message I gave you. But, Dad, you told the police that you didn't know him.
He's just some guy I met a long time ago at some party or somewhere. A sports fan, basketball. We made a bet on an NBA playoff game. I lost and had to wire him the money, that's all.
So why did he call you?
I don't know.
So why do I want you to call him back?
I don't know.
Dad, you couldn't even name 2 teams in the NBA. You never watch basketball.
Hey, what is this, a sports quiz?
Hello?
Hi, Felice. I'm sorry I had to run off so quickly. Where are we having dinner?
We aren't.
What?
I don't want to see you anymore. Don't call me.
Felice? Felice!
Okay. Thanks a lot. Come again. Hey, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in school?
They let us out early on Thursday for study hall.
Oh, yeah? Then you should be studying.
I went home to study, but Dad was acting kind of funny.
Now, wait a minute. Mr. Borman, can I have 5 minutes, please? What's this about Dad?
Robbie, is it ever gonna be the same? Is Dad ever gonna be like he used to be?
Hey, what'd he do?
He's at the house right now, pacing up and down, making calls. He's all upset. I can't even talk to him.
What happened?
I think it was a thing in the newspaper.
What thing?
He left the paper on the coffee table.
What thing, John?
The police arrested some guy in Louisiana. They say he had something to do with Mom being killed.
Okay. Look, you go home. I don't care if Dad's pacing on the roof. You go home and study, okay?
You'll be home soon?
In a couple of hours, all right? Go on, go on.
Lou.
Chris, it's Robbie. Did you hear?
What?
They just arrested somebody. It's on the front page. Some hardware clerk in Shreveport, Louisiana. Andrew Myers.
I don't get it. I mean, how can some jerk hardware clerk in Shreveport be connected with Mom's death?
I don't know.
Well, ask Dad.
I'm gonna when I get home. Look, did he ever tell you that he was having bad financial problems?
No.
Well, he was. He probably just didn't want to worry us.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. Just like he didn't want to worry us about cheating on Mom, right? Oh, God knows what else, huh? It might disturb us, you know? It might even start us thinking. Yeah, well, I'm pretty well hip to Dad not wanting to worry us, Robbie.
All right, look, calm down, will you? I only called because
the police are starting to find out things that we know nothing about. And why? Because Dad doesn't want to worry us. Oh, that's bull.
Damn it, Chris, you go on like this, I'm gonna hang up.
Hey, let me save you the trouble, pal.
Mr. Marshall, do you have a vacancy?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Number 12 as usual? Please.
Just yourself?
Yes. never forget how much I love you. I love you so much. I hope someday you'll understand that I just could not go through this ordeal. Chris, I'm lying here, looking over at your beautiful face, in the same picture with your brothers and Mom. When you get married and have kids, I hope you raise them with the same kind of love that Mom and I raised you with. Stay close to your brothers. They need you as much as you need them. I love you, Chris. Please love me. My dear John, how much I love you. I'm instructing Uncle Gene to get you a car when you turn 17.
I'd like the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office, please. It's urgent.
Detective Ford.
Hello, this is the desk clerk at the Park Pine Motel in Lakewood.
How can I help you?
Mr. Marshall, Robert Marshall, checked in this evening.
Uh-huh.
He took the same room that he used to take with Mrs. Richmond.
Please go on.
Well, he's alone, and he just doesn't look right.